Welcome to our YouTube channel, Echoes of History. The Moon Landing, 1969, a giant leap for mankind. On July 20th, 1969, the world witnessed one of humanity's greatest achievements, the first manned moon landing. The Apollo 11 mission, led by NASA, not only placed astronauts on the lunar surface, but also marked a turning point in the history of science, technology, and human exploration. This historic moment symbolized courage, innovation, and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. The mission began with the launch of Apollo 11 on July 16, 1969, from Kennedy Space Center in Florida. The spacecraft carried 3 astronauts, Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins. Armstrong and Aldrin would walk on the moon, while Collins piloted the command module, Columbia, in lunar orbit. Millions of people across the globe watched in awe as the Saturn V rocket carried the hopes of an entire generation into space. 4 days later, Apollo 11 entered lunar orbit. On July 20th, Armstrong and Aldrin descended toward the moon's surface in the lunar module, named Eagle. At 2017 UTC, Armstrong famously radioed back to Earth, "The Eagle has landed." This message confirmed that humans had reached another world for the first time in history. A few hours later, Armstrong stepped out of the lunar module and placed his foot on the surface of the moon. His words became immortal. "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." Shortly after, Aldrin joined him, and together they explored the Sea of Tranquility, collecting rock samples, planting the American flag, and setting up scientific experiments. The astronauts spent about 21 hours on the lunar surface, though their actual moonwalk lasted just over 2 hours. Meanwhile, Michael Collins orbited the moon alone, ensuring the command module remained ready for their safe return. His role, though less visible, was critical to the success of the mission. The teamwork of all 3 astronauts demonstrated the importance of unity in achieving extraordinary goals. The Apollo 11 mission was not just about space exploration. It was also deeply tied to the Cold War and the space race. The United States and the Soviet Union were competing fiercely for dominance in space technology. By successfully landing on the moon, the U.S. fulfilled President John F. Kennedy's bold promise made in 1961 to land a man on the moon before the end of the decade. The accomplishment boosted American pride and showcased the power of science and determination. After completing their mission, the astronauts safely returned to Earth on July 24, 1969, splashing down in the Pacific Ocean. They were welcomed as global heroes. The moon landing inspired generations, proving that with vision and effort, humanity could overcome impossible challenges. In conclusion, the moon landing of 1969 was more than just a technological triumph. It was a symbol of human spirit and imagination. It reminded the world that exploration and discovery are central to human progress. More than 50 years later, the legacy of Apollo 11 continues to inspire scientists, explorers, and dreamers to reach for the stars.